I've done a piece in the Economic Times that says Jalan report disrespects the parliament. In fact, I'd go one step further. If this report is implemented, it would be a defeat of rule of law. It would be an illegality. And these are strong words. I'm not ready to say what I don't mean. The Kanya Committee 2002-2003 said that 22 exchanges which are not for profit, which are charitable organizations, should be made for profit. The Parliament agreed. They passed the CND regulations which got implemented by amendment to the CRA, the Securities Contract Regulations Act. Now another committee comes up and says that not only will they reverse this process, but they will reverse it by way of SEBI regulations. To my mind, this is totally absurd. It's not possible. If at all the committee wanted to change the kind of basic philosophy, they should have said, we will recommend to the Parliament. The committee is not confined by what it can do. So it should have recommended to the Parliament that this is what you guys did 4 years back was totally wrong. We disagree with what you did. Please amend what you did. But that's not what they do. Please see that 5.5 of the report. Secondly, I have a fundamental problem with the way the arguments are made. I see very little arguments and analysis. I see, yes, there are options. For example, they say there are 4 SRO models in the world. And then immediately there's a conclusion that only one is appropriate for India. There's no reasoning by the other 3, which are not strong SRO models, which are debunked by the committee. So I find lack of analysis, which is quite disturbing. And thirdly, I think it contradicts itself. Please see an extra C. The committee says that it's a worldwide accepted concept of a 5% or similar ownership cap in the world. Please see an extra C. They've annexed it to their own report. Not a single country in the world has a cap. Not a single country in the world has even a voting cap. So I think the report had to be a lot more robust. It had to be a lot better argued. And I think the criticism which they have faced is probably because of the lack of robustness in the quality of the report. Listing, again, I think, complete fallacy which is kind of perpetuated in the report. It says listing would create a company which is a vehicle of speculative investments. I find that a disturbing thought that Infosys is actually not a real company, it's a vehicle of speculative investments. Every company which is listed is a vehicle of speculative investment. I find that a disturbing thought. Particularly, it's hypocritical given that the exchange is telling the whole world that you should list, it's wait for you to change your corporate governance standards, it's going to give you a proper listing, you can do so many things which you cannot do as an unlisted exchange. So I think, and it also makes a statement that if it is listed and the stock price of the exchange falls, it will result in lack of credibility. I think it's the other way around. It's lack of credibility which caused the share market price to go down. The mirror is not the cause why you're ugly. So please don't blame the mirror. Secondly, it has no connection. If there was a connection between share price and performance of a company, then you will get more electricity on the day when NTPC stock is priced higher on the market. So I think that's this conclusion which is not going on. Profit, as I said, not only is it contrary to what the Parliament did just a few years back, it's also, please look at Bombay Stock Exchange in the history between 1980 and 2004. You've seen Bombay Stock Exchange being a charitable organization. It had so many scams in the BSE when it was charitable organizations. NSE was a for-profit organization since 93-94 when it was conceived, and it's not seen a single scam. So it's a mythological fact that a for-profit entity is disreputable. I think it's also kind of insults the entire corporate India if you say that for-profit people are bad, ugly, dirty, we should ban profits. And of course, all the other points which are made by the other panelists that yes, there will be no capital coming in, exchanges will not grow, there will be that lack of competition. Fourth disturbing point in the report is, it says, SEBI should decide how many exchanges should exist. I cannot believe that the report said something like that. I think that makes SEBI the next K Raja of India, where it goes out, it decides how many exchanges are going to exist, and will decide who is going to exist and who is not going to exist. I think competition has, we've seen enough good effects of competition over the last 15-20 years for anybody to kind of make or contribute. I think the only kind of important issue with the report raises, but it does not analyze, is the self-regulation. And I think it's an important aspect which needed a lot more discussion. Clearly, there's a lot of problem, there's a lot of conflict which arises out of self-regulation, because you're acting both as a market participant and a regulator. And I think the answer is very clear. We are not living in the 1960s. We have a very I think SEBI has one of the 3 most sophisticated electronic surveillance systems in the world. SEBI has access to data. So if today somebody does some funny business across exchanges, somebody is doing a circular trade buying on BSE and selling on NSE, SEBI can catch it. NSE cannot catch it, BSE cannot catch it. And those systems are already in place for the last several years. So in fact, from a logistical perspective, tomorrow morning we can have a non-SRO model, non-self-regulatory model. And I think it is kind of very clear. Today morning I was on a news channel with Jalan, my former colleague, and both of us think that it's very clear that regulation should move out of exchanges. I think that's the way the world is moving, that's the right way. And technology has made it very easy. Tomorrow morning, and I do not exaggerate, tomorrow morning we can do it. Finally, I think there's an argument made, which has been made in the 1960s and 1970s, that liquidity would get fragmented. And again, with respect, I don't think that's true. The US has 12 exchanges, there's 75 alternate exchanges. We heard Mr. Chandrasekhar kind of talk about dark pool, that is some evil force which had to be wiped out. That is not a fact. Dark pools aid liquidity, they do not fragment liquidity, and all you need is a connection between these pools and the exchanges. That's what already exists in the US market, which is like you have 85 different exchanges which do not fragment liquidity. This is a 1960s argument to today's technology. In fact, SEBI is already kind of pushed for smart order ruling that essentially makes the BSE and NSE order books into a unified order book. Therefore, you already have a single exchange de facto. And technology anyway would kind of connect the two exchanges, so there will not be fragmentation of liquidity. Price discovery will not get repeated even with 85 exchanges, leave alone 2 or 3 exchanges. So with that, I think I'll kind of close, and I'm happy to take comments.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee.